Hello, my name is Mr. Augustine Rono, a Kenyan married to Mrs. Margaret Rono and a father of two. I'm trained librarian with qualification in information science. I work at Kenya Island Evangelical University Library Department, where my role involves steering the use of Koha, integrated library software at the university library. A process I've been involved from solution identification, customization, staff training, user training, and the use of the system in provision of library services. I work closely with librarians in Kenya on the identification of better technologies available for use in library. Previously, I worked with Institute of Policy Analysis and Research, HIPAR, a think tank based in Nairobi, Kenya, as a library assistant, where I learn a lot on information management. The opportunity opened my eyes on usage of library software. During my tenure at HIPAR, I was sponsored to library trainings within and outside Nairobi that have impacted positively on my career as a systems librarian. With the experience of over 5 years in busy academic library, which is fully automated, I render this presentation to be beneficial to the people who want to adopt Koha in their respective libraries or information centers. So to start us off, we are looking into the Koha release, the latest release, which is the Koha version 3.12.3, which was released on 28 July 2013, and the release notes is available on Koha community website, kohacommunity.org website. Supports all these modules: the circulation module, buttons management module, advanced search module, list management, cataloging, authorities, serials, position, reports, co-administration, tools, and about Koha. So when we click on about Koha, you will see what Koha really is about, the version of the Koha you are running. So that is the version, and the operating system, or ours is running on Linux, so that is it, you see. And the PAL modules also supporting the system, and the MySQL version, the Apache version, and separate version. So you need these dependencies to run Koha. So the PAL modules dependencies include all these, from here, and we proceed. And when your PAL dependencies is not up to date, it will be highlighted, and you will be able to do the necessary. You will be prompt to update your PAL modules. Then the system information, warnings. We don't have any warning about the system, so we are free to go and explore the new Koha version. So when you click home, maybe we can start from, let's say, circulation, and we move all this way. So from circulation module, you can check out, you can check in, you can transfer, you can set library, you can do fast cataloging, you can upload offline circulation file, provided that you are down, maybe on maintenance, so you can be able to upload the offline circulation file. And then you can get desktop application, get Firefox add-on. So these are some of the new features that have been extended on this Koha release version. So when you click on maybe halls queue, you can check on halls, the people who need books, and then halls to pull, the halls that have not been picked by users and they've expired, so you can remove. And then halls awaiting pickup, you can check on, and that is it about Koha. You can check on the overdues and overdue fines with fine. So with this module, you can check out a resource and you can check in a resource. You can scan a barcode, so that is the patron, so we are giving the resource to, and then we say we are scanning a resource, maybe a particular resource, so we have scanned, and it's showing I have an overdue. So we can quickly confirm, or we can ignore. So we can say yes, check out. So the book has been checked out, and because the circulation module running now is the one for hourly, so it will be overdue at 8 at 6:30, because the system allows resources to be monitored on short loan can be also monitored using this new special release. So that is it on circulation module. So we can go to cataloging module and check on what. So you can add a resource. You can search the reservoir. You check the database whether you have the resource, and you proceed. And then when you're adding a record, you select default framework. So you can proceed getting the right information into their respective fields. And when you're done, you will be able to have a record. For example, let me use the one which has already been entered into the system. So what I can do, I can search one to demonstrate. So we have this resource, so we can check on map view. We can edit the resource. Let's say edit record, so that we see the fields which were appropriate for this resource. So we have this field, very important, and this one, control number, very important. This one is the MAC code. It's being assigned by MAC for bibliographic record institution. So this one reflects on date and time. When I click on it, it updates automatically, show that I work on this record. So the highest PN number, and then the cataloging source, and then the language code. Also, this one is the indicator showing we are using the Library of Congress scheme in doing our call numbers. And for Dewey also, we can have this resource on this particular class number based on Dewey. So those are, we are on control fields, that is on field 00 to field 086. They are control fields. So we go to field 1 in cataloging using Koha. We have main entries field. So 100, one can make main entries under the author, and we proceed for the resource we are working on. The main entry has been entered under the title. Also, it's a Bible document. So that is it. We proceed again to this field 2. We express it that way. When you have it that way, one is an indicator, that one is an indicator showing, and then 4 for non-filing rules. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so that when the system will be doing filing, there will be omitted because of the non-filing rules. So we proceed. So the addition statement, this is where also necessary to fill information, and then we proceed to 3.00, the extent, the physical description of a resource. So one should be able to provide. Then series, if the resource is coming as part of series, we have to key in some information. This one is obsolete. Now the recommended one for use is 490. So expressing this information, you can refer to MAC framework. When you click on the small question mark, it will take you to MAC framework, where you can get a direction on how to use an indicator and on how to express some information. So that was an example on how to get to MAC. So you can go to field 5 with the notes area and the bibliographic region. So it does know anything in bibliography. We proceed. So this one is for the subject entries. You can make subject entries. So for this case, subject entries under the uniform title has been entered, and the indicators also is shown on the small boxes. They call it tax box, and this is the main entry. The entries that have been made, and in 8 additional authors. So under the translator we have also. So these are the people also contributed to the particular. It will be due on on 1st, and then August 2013 at that particular hour. So this one is one of the key improvement or key enhancement that allows Koha now to monitor resources on short loan. So we've done to cataloging. Acquisition, I'm not touching on it now because of the time. Authorities, I'm not touching on it now because of the time. So I will proceed with this kind of series, and I welcome your feedback on how I can improve on presenting this to all of you. Thank you. Once again, my name is Augustine Bruno, Systems Librarian.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad this week is over. I need to get away. Go home and throw my clothes on. Come get you right away. Can't wait to see you looking lovely. I hope you're thinking of me, 'cause all I want is time with you and don't need nothing more.